First grade, how's everybody doing today? And welcome back to another remote learning math lesson with Mr. Enzi. Let's get started. Today, I was looking around my house and I found some objects. I found this round object. This object is 3D. It's three-dimensional. It has a front, it has sides, it has a back. Wow, this baseball is called a sphere. Say that word, sphere. Yeah, and this is around my house. And then when I kept looking, I found my water bottle. Now my water bottle is different. My water bottle is a cylinder. It will even roll. And then I found my Donald Duck Lego box. This 3D shape is called a rectangular prism. Wow, fancy names for some shapes that we have all around our houses. Today, that's what we are going to be learning about. Three-dimensional shapes. Let's get started. So today we are going to be doing grade 1, lesson 8.6, and it's called the attributes of three-dimensional shapes. And you are going to be doing a seesaw activity and a Flipgrid activity today. But before we go any further, let's learn about the 6 three-dimensional shapes. Let's see by the end of this video if you remember their names.
Let's sing about three-dimensional shapes. No two look the same. We see these 6 shapes everywhere. Let's learn them all by name. Let's start with spheres like the Earth and the Moon and the Sun in our sky of blue. Balls are spheres that are lots of fun. Oranges and marbles are too. There are 6 sides on each cube you find, and each side is a square. Sugar and blocks can be shaped like cubes, like the ice cubes in your glass there. Let's sing about three-dimensional shapes. No two look the same. We see these 6 shapes everywhere. Let's learn them all by name. Rectangular prisms have 6 sides. I can think of quite a few. Like a shoebox, a train car, a long stick of butter, a brick and a suitcase too. With a circle on the bottom and a point at the top. A cone is a shape you'll see. Party hats and teepees are shaped like cones, and so is a green pine tree. Let's sing about three-dimensional shapes. No two look the same. We see these 6 shapes everywhere. Let's learn them all by name. Cylinders have circles at each end, like a soup can or paper towel roll. Drinking straws and glasses have cylinder shapes, and so does our school flagpole. What shape has 3 or more triangular sides and a point at the top? Can you guess? A base can be a square or a different shape. Say a pyramid and I'll say yes. Let's sing about three-dimensional shapes. No two look the same. We see these 6 shapes everywhere. Now you know them all by name.
All right, so let's see here. 3D stands for three-dimensional. Two-dimensional means that it's flat. It's like I could have a square sticky note, but my sticky note is just flat. It's only two-dimensional. But when suddenly I have many sides, it becomes three-dimensional. Now 3D shapes have certain attributes to them. One of those attributes is called the face. Well, that's a weird name, but it doesn't mean our face, like 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. The face on a 3D shape is a flat surface. So my rectangular prism has a flat side here, and a flat side here, and another flat side, and another flat side, and a flat side on the top, and a flat side on the bottom. So my rectangular prism has 6 different faces. Pretty cool. Now, a 3D shape also has a corner. So here you can see that there's my corner. It's a point where the edge meets. And my 3D shape here has lots of corners. Now, the fancy word for corner is vertex. That's a word that you'll learn in math in a couple of years. Say the word vertex. Pretty cool. And here's some pictures. So my corner, you can see, is the points on the edges. And my flat faces are those nice, smooth sides. And then sometimes on my objects that are curved, like my cylinder, it's not a face anymore because my side is curved. Same thing with a cone. Pretty cool. Now let's take a look at some of those 3D shapes that were in our video. We had the rectangular prism. You can tell a rectangular prism because usually one of its sides is a rectangle. That's how I remember it. And then we have the sphere. Say that word, sphere. The sphere is anything that is shaped like a round ball. And then we have, this is the first grader's favorite, the cone. Well, that probably looks like something you hold in your hand every once in a while. That's right, an ice cream cone. Notice that the cone has a point at the top. That's called the apex. It's a fancy math word you might hear again someday. And then we have our cylinder. Say that word, cylinder. Yeah, my cylinder was like my water bottle. The bottom is flat, and then the side is all curved. And then we have the pyramid. And I like to remember the pyramid because I'll see a triangle on the side of my pyramid. And then the final 3D shape is the cube. The cube also has 6 faces, but every face on a cube is a square. Usually when we roll our dice in class, we're rolling cubes. So here I have 2 3D shapes. Who remembers the name of my first 3D shape? Any ideas? I see a square. Well, that's called a cube. You might remember the word cube. Now, the shape that's next to it, the blue shape, I can see a rectangle. So that is called a rectangular prism. They are both shaped like boxes. One is a square side, the other is a rectangle side. Pretty neat. Here's 2 more 3D shapes. So my first one is our cube again, but next to it I have some pumpkin filling. Oh, that looks tasty. I wonder what the name of that shape is. There's a circle on the top, and there's a circle on the bottom. Well, that's called a cylinder. Say the word cylinder. Good job. The cylinder is a 3D shape that can roll when it's on its side. Let's see my next 2 objects. Well, again, I have our cube, But this time, I have a shape that has a triangle for its sides. That shape is called the pyramid. Pyramid. And the last two, so you see the shape again, but this time we have a circle at the bottom and a point at the top. This is called the cone. Awesome job. All right, today you are going to be heading to Flipgrid because you are going to do a 3D shape scavenger hunt. When you get to the Flipgrid, you're going to see a video by Mr. Enzi. And when it's time for you to record your Flipgrid video, you're going to hit that big plus sign and show us all of those 3D shapes that you found. All right, my first grade mathematicians, it's time for you to get started. Head into your seesaw activity. Do those activities first about 3D shapes, and then head to Flipgrid and do your scavenger hunt. Have a great day. I can't wait to check out your work. See you soon.